Britney Spears has been very busy. And the good news for her fans, she has written her memoir.
It's ready to
go.
print, except
If you're going to print it, you got to print it on something.
papel.
What?
That's Spanish for paper.
Why do you...
I don't know. I just thought
you
of it.
remember that? That's like the one Spanish word you remember from high school?
I remember, hola Paco, ¿qué tal, cómo está? Muy bien, y tú, Pablo, está bien, pero Luisa de Nicataro. Qué lástima, lo siento. Ojalá que se mejore pronto. That's what I remember from
What
high
part
school.
of that? I didn't hear Britney Spears in that at all.
Anyway, there's a paper shortage, and Simon & Schuster can't print the book because of a paper shortage.
And this is even crazier because they're hoping to have this book released by January, which would be an amazing start to 2023. But like you said, Harvey, there's a paper shortage. There's also like some labor issues. They don't have a whole lot of workers right now. I mean, there's so many factors working against her, which story of her life, literally, right, you guys?
May I be a little bit cynical? I'm sure Britney's written the book. And I'm sure Simon & Schuster thinks it's great and they're just ready to print. Except it's not like Britney Spears is the only book being...
No, there's an overall
So I haven't
shortage.
heard a lot of other authors complaining about this. So why is it only coming up now for Britney Spears?
Because we're not doing stories on other authors. But Simon & Schuster's having a problem.
So
there have been articles about the shortage and about like the paper issue. So that has been out. But yeah, you're right, Charles. We haven't heard of other authors. But I mean, come on. Britney Spears, remember,
is more anticipated, certainly.
She signed a $15 million deal to do this book. So she is like the biggest thing they got right now.
It is done. The book is done. And we're told it was supposed to come out in January. And now they don't have a date because they don't know when they're going to be able to print it.
Also,
the weird thing to me is
weird to come out in January. Why wouldn't you do it in December? Because you want all the holidays.
That's not exactly the Christmas present that's warm and fuzzy.
But you would absolutely. How many grandparents would be like, "Oh, that's an easy gift right there." Boom.
I'm just really. See, I would think Simon & Schuster would come out and say, "You know what? This is an opportunity. We are going to be environmentally conscious now. So we're only going to release this book electronically. So if you have a Kindle or you have an iPad where you can get a Kindle app, that's the way you're going to get the book." And they kind of do it. I don't want to say it's PR, but it kind of is. And just say, look, we're not going to do it with paper this time. I mean, because I was shocked.
The numbers are right. I hear what you're saying, but
numbers.
Most people actually, as much as you hear about ebooks and e-readers, most people are still buying books in a hard copy of a book.
I read a lot, and I used to, obviously I would have books, and I stopped 5 or 6 years ago, and I can't imagine actually lugging a book around anymore. Yeah, I only read on a Kindle. That's it. Well, an iPad. But that's the only way. It's so much better because it's thin.
But it's not better for your eyes. Which is something you should be, cognizant of at this point.
It's bright. It works.
That light. By the way, you have trouble sleeping. Do you understand that that's why you're having trouble sleeping?
You think it's because of reading?
That light from an iPad, from your phone, destroys your sleep pattern.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you, doctor.
All right, just keep taking your edibles.
Hi, my name is Dana. I'm from New Jersey via Miami, and this would have been a great book beach read. I'm just kind of curious as to why it was delayed. I'm not sure that I believe the whole paper shortage and the labor issue, but I do believe that the publishing company kind of hold out, trying to see how all her legal issues play out. Maybe they can get a couple extra chapters out of Britney for the tell-all book. So that's just my theory around the delay of her book.
I get that.